I see things and I know things, and then I look for proof.
Right.
So then some people who were studying with me said, you've got to write a book about this. So I said, okay. So then I started looking for myths around the world that talked about dragons, for example. Our myths around the world that talked about dolphins being people of the sea and the consciousness they had, or myths around the world talking about mermaids and merpeople. And these cultures had nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, no way of communicating with each other.
No, they had evolved by themselves about these particular stories. And so that was for me gathering proof to support that there really were different evolutions evolving on the earth, interacting with humanity and interbreeding with humanity. And now don't ask me, Rick, how that happens.
I was
right?
just going to ask you. You just get
I know.
Well, I mean, I'm wondering, was there actual sexual intercourse, or is it some kind of a soul merging thing?
Soul.
Okay.
So as I understand it, on higher levels, if you're a dragon hybrid, for example, and you're wanting to come onto the earth to help humanity, then you approach the beings who oversee the evolution of humanity. You approach the beings who oversee the evolution of dragons, and you see if this is a fit.
Mhm.
And then you get the appropriate soul and physical characteristics that would help you.
Mhm.
So, so this has almost been 30 years that I have seen and worked with that, but I only wrote the book, I think, in 2015.
Mhm.
After I had checked it, rechecked it, and rechecked it as many ways that I could. Because, I believe if we put out false information into the world, into the ethers, that we are creating a karmic mistake, a really bad error. And being a cautious Canadian, I usually sit on things for decades before I put them out until and then about the same time that this happened is when I read what Sri Yukteswar had said to Yogananda, that there are myriads of fairies, mermaids, fish, animals, goblins, gnomes, demigods, and spirits, all residing in different astral planets in accordance with karmic qualifications, and that he's working with this. And as soon as I read this, and this is after I have, been working for 30 years with this stuff, after I read that, I said, oh my God, Sri Yukteswar has actually been overseeing my work with elementals all this time, right? Somebody's overseeing it. And also now, here I am going to be working with all these other ones, the mer people and the dragons.